What's up, Dave?
Not that much. Are you?
Nah, not a whole lot. You hear me okay still?
Yeah, for the most part. I think you cut out very occasionally, but not that time.
Okay.
The blood.
The blood. The blood.
Hey, Eric,
Yes.
do you keep your echo out at all times?
No.
Okay.
I mainly pop it out when we either need it or in battle. Like I don't think I'll have to double check, but I don't even think it can last that long.
I don't think it has an. Actually, I'm pretty sure I looked at it. I don't think there's a timer on it.
You might be right. Like off the top of my head right now, I don't remember it saying like a minute or hour.
I don't think it said either of those. I don't
Yeah.
think there's a limit. I
Yeah.
saw a build, and I thought this is stupid. This is such a stupid build.
Mm-hmm.
With the updated bugbear,
Uh-huh.
he gets basically a free 2d6 on everybody he goes before in the round at the first round, right?
Right.
So someone put out a build, 5 levels of Echo Knight, 3 levels of Gloomstalker. With a high dex
that's why.
and a high whiz.
Because
At
fuck you,
8th
that's
level, gets 8 attacks, round 1.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Each attack gets an additional 2d6 damage
why. Uh-huh.
because of the bugbear. And 2 of those attacks get an additional 1d8 from Gloomstalker.
Yeah.
And if you always have your Echo out, you can then also use your bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
Yes, you can.
All this at the low price of level 8.
So Tony, I'm gonna
It's
switch
a one-shot punch though, because that's only round 1.
What were you saying, Eric?
Like I'm no longer Hexblood. I am now a bugbear. Now that's one of those kind of like fuck you builds. Like where
If you look at it, it has to be a finesse weapon. So we're looking at a rapier, so that's 8d8, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got all right, pull up a notepad. Wait, can I pull up a notepad? So we got 8d8, right? Then we have 2d6 for each of those, so that's 16d6.
Yep.
Right. And then 2 of those attacks, you get an additional d8, so that's 2d8. Right. And if you Hunter's Mark, that's an additional 8d6.
Yep.
Against one target only, though. One target only.
Yep. That's a boss. That's just like hit a boss as much as you possibly can.
So let's average that out. So we got 5 times 8.
That's 40.
All right. Yeah, 40 plus 4 times 16.
4 times 16.
Yep.
64.
Yeah, 64.
So we've already averaged out over 100 points of damage. So 2d8, so that's 5 times 2, so 10. 8d6, so that's 4 times 6. 24.
Yeah.
So right now, we're looking at an average damage. Now, if this is all attacks hit, 138 average damage. Now, the kicker here is if you are a Gloomstalker and it is dark, all these attacks are an advantage.
Yeah. You should have advantage.
Those are rookie numbers. Where do you get those numbers out?
I agree. Apparently, there's a better way to do this too, but somebody's still crunching the numbers. But that's crazy. That's at level 8. Now, keep in mind, only works the first round.
Yep.
But that's enough to take out a lieutenant or a boss.
Yeah, that's round 1. Cool. You know who the target is, the boss or the caster.
Because the bulk of your levels is Echo Knight, you are still effective the rest of the fight.
You're like, you're like you have the alpha strike on that first round, and you're still fucking a fighter. Yeah, so it's one of those. Even if you survive the Alpha Strike, you're still dealing with an Echo Knight fighter,
Yep.
possibly in possibly in darkness.
That you can't see because he's a gloomstalker.
Yep. So
So yeah, that's pretty beefy.
yeah, I guess that's the difference between I mean, if you want to build something like that, I can see people finding that fun and kind of neat, but that's definitely not my cup of tea.
I don't want to try it though.
I would try for a one shot. I would do that for a one
Like
shot.
I was doing with my rogue barbarian.
I've also looked at the new Unearthed Arcana, and I
Oh, the new giant one.
want them. I really want them to roll that out because the giant barbarian, mwah, great.
Yeah, I mean, I think the issue I see with the giant barbarian, and I'm gonna. This is why I'm gonna guess people are gonna complain about it. Is that it's kind of dipping its clothes a little bit too closely to the Rude Knight.
I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say that at all. Because the Rune Knight gets special different effects depending upon which rune you choose. The giant one literally just you bigger and you can throw people around.
Mm-hmm.
Now the giant feats that come in that Earth Arcana might be a
the
little
giant
bit
feet?
closer. Yes, giant feet.
Giant feet. Some of them are really powerful, but I also noticed they're starting to adding level caps to it, so that might be a thing. But who knows?
You mean level requirements or level caps? Because
Uh,
level caps is something they're doing for 5.5. Like I don't know with Strixhaven and the Dragonlance,
mhm.
they're actually with what they're doing with those two is the feats that are specific to Strixhaven and the ones that are coming out with Dragonlance, and a lot of people suspect they're going to take this going forward. Is they're more of a background because I think what they're planning on doing is merging the backgrounds into a feat, right?
I can see that. I can see
And
that.
when you take one of these feats from Dragonlance or Strixhaven, you get a bonus feat
Mhm.
at level 1 and level 4.
Mm.
Now, Strixhaven isn't like that, but that's what Dragonlance is doing. The Strixhaven gives you a bonus feat at level 1,
Right.
and I'm sorry, backgrounds, not feats. So the Strixhaven background and the Dragonlance backgrounds give a bonus feat at level 1 and level 4. I totally misspoke the first time. I want to make sure that's clear. It's a background, not a feat that you pick up, which gives you bonus feats at level 1 and level 4. So, which, is fine. That's kind of cool. I do like the Strixhaven backgrounds, but when you compare them to all the other backgrounds, it's hands and hands better. Strixhaven ones are just plain better because you get a free feat at level 1. And the Dragonlance ones, I don't know if you've actually seen the people that shown peak copies or have sneak peeks of the Dragonlance feats.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of them.
The backgrounds? Sorry, I keep calling them feats. They're backgrounds.
Feats. They're technically feats.
No, they're backgrounds. The Dragonlance backgrounds, they give you they give you a list of a couple of feats that you can choose. Like they're like, oh, this you pick the Dragonlance background at level 1, you can choose between these feats, and then they include some that are specific to Dragonlance. Like so, some of the backgrounds are the Knights of Takesis or the Knights of Solamnia. They have specific feats for them that you actually escalate as you get higher, where you can pick up feats that have prerequisite of the previous feat, and you can do that. Or if you do not want the new feats, they give you a small selection of standard feats you can choose from too. All of which are really good ones that they allow on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you guys find info on what's in 5.5?
It's more speculation, but people have gotten advanced leaks from the Dragonlance stuff. Also, all the Unearthed Arcana is free on D&D or the Wizards of the Coast website.
Yeah. The other thing is a lot of the new races and creatures. It's a major. There's a lot of major shifts away from the initial 5e to what's going on, like a lot of proficiency aspects.
Yeah. They are actually they officially came out and said they are discontinuing Volos and Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. Those are actually not going to be official books anymore.
Yeah,
They're
saw that
replacing
in
it
D&D
with
Beyond.
they're not even selling them on D&D Beyond anymore after they fully integrate in Monsters of the Multiverse, which
Right.
basically redid all the races from both of those books.
That's dumb.
Yeah, they're still
Crazy.
saying that. If you have the old books, you can still decide, but you're discontinuing it. So
We don't
Yeah.
know how to make new materials, so we're just gonna say that the other books are wrong now.
yeah,
I mean,
Be
partially
right back.
probably right, but I think at the other thing though is that they're trying to reorganize it along a certain idea that they're trying to go with, where basically they're trying to eliminate stereotypes from their books. So they're taking these older materials and a lot of the older stuff and saying, well, this is still lore for D&D, but it's very specific to these realms. That's why we're introducing Monsters of the Multiverse, because we want you to understand that all these races, they can run the gamut of all different things, like not all orcs are bad, or not all goblins are bad. That's kind of what they're doing.
If that was their intention, then why not make it for free to those that already own those books?
Because they want money.
Yeah.
It's their intention,
There.
but they want to make money too. I didn't say charging money was a good thing. I'm just saying they want money.
I think that intention was a side.
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying that is their state. I can only go with what they've actually come out and said. I can speculate all I want, Rylan, but this is what they have physically come out and said.
Right,
Now,
speculate.
I can also know that this is also a money grab, because why release anything for free when you can charge money for it? So, but I just, that is what they've officially come out and said, is that Monsters of the Multiverse is to help DMs understand that a lot of the previous lore is very specific to certain realms, and that these stereotypes shouldn't be adhered to. Which I don't know why that needed to be stated. You're the DM; you can do what you want, right? I don't understand the need for it to actually be stated. So
I've been playing Vampire the Masquerade, which used to have a major problem with Nazis. Like people using it because it's supposed to be like a controversial game. And there's in the newest book, the 5e book, there's literally a section near the VTM like master game master rules, and it's like, hey, if you're a fascist, please return this book. We don't want your money. And just like stuff like that. Like, this is supposed to be a game that everyone can play. Yes, it centers around dark themes, but if you're using those themes to spread hate in real life, then go outside and touch grass, kid.
Well, the only problem I have with that kind of thinking is that I agree, those spread hate in real life, but if your group agrees to a set of rules to play the game, but that's where it stops in the game, right? It doesn't need to carry outside of the game, right? Then it should be up to the group what's allowable, right?
Yeah, but their VTM specifically was made for like with LARPing also in mind.
I understand that completely.
Yeah.
But once again, as long as the group you're playing with all is comfortable and agrees to the stuff, because there's some people out there that really want that for other aspects, not certain aspects, but you know, there's a whole Vampire's got that whole sexual vibe going on, and a lot of people like to role play that even in the LARPing thing. So once again, as long as the group's comfortable and they all agree to it, and it stays in the game. Fine,
I think
right?
I stated this wrong. It says in the book, not like if you're playing by these themes. It's saying if you are these things in real life, then get rid of the book, because we don't want you to be playing our game.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, it's their book. They can write whatever they want.
Yeah, that was somewhat that thought in my head.
All right.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll let you guys do
enough
it.
heavy stuff.
Have fun.
Now, are we going to kill the? Are we going to throw the orb inside the lake and kill the elf?
Yeah, go for it.
What?
Bye, Rylan.
I'm back.
Well, are we actually going to carry around the charmed elf on our shoulders as we go and try to find the mad wizard who originally created the orb of dragonkind that we're carrying?
I remember now. At this point, I don't care.
Or are we going to try to put him in the lake to try to minimize the explosion and then kill him ritualistically?
Why don't we just, chuck the orb at the Castle Ravenloft and then blow it up? Just a thought.
Fuck
Well,
you, Strahd.
Strahd would just. I feel like
Okay.
Strahd would just have someone grab it, and with his impressive magical knowledge, would just switch the alignment to them.
He'd throw the grenade back at us.
No, he wouldn't want. He wouldn't do that. It was already stated that he would want it. We may be able. The third option may be, hey Strahd, do you want this?
No.
Man.
Real quick thing for everyone that's interested. I don't know how many of you use the Epic Game Stores, but they got their sale going on. The BioShock collection is free, and because the BioShock collection is considered costing $60, even though you're getting it for free, they still give you the 25% off coupon for buying it.
Oh,
For those interested,
low abuse.
Strange.
that's their store.
So they're paying you $15 to get it?
They're paying you a 25% off coupon to get it.
Ah.
Sadly, I already have the entire thing on Steam.
I only have.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I will.
And I don't
don't-
have an Epic Game Store account.
I mean, they're free, and you never know. They're having their sale go on now. If you want a 25% off coupon, just pick up,
Yeah.
the BioShock collection for free, and now you got a 25% off coupon.
All right. So, yes, we have an elf who's linked to an orb.
Yeah.
And we either need to go find the wizard who originally binded him, or go
Okay.
visit the mummy cult.
And your swords will be ready tomorrow, or the one sword.
No, it should be two swords, right? No, or did we get the?
Two.
No, we already got the other one, didn't we?
Yeah, the Avenger's gonna take forever though.
Yeah, the Avenger needs to take forever, but the Sunblade is almost ready.
And the Sword of Wounding.
Right.
Mhm. Oh, okay. We didn't get the Sword of Wounding yet.
I thought the Sunblade and the Wounding were done at the same time.
Yeah, I'm assuming they were too.
That is
but-
correct.
Who's playing Wade's character, by the way?
You're not going to have to worry about it tonight,
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
and you
got it.
will find out shortly why.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay, he
Oh,
took
no.
he took the orb.
Okay, so
Cool. Yeah, it was, like, we were pretty much done for the day. Yeah, the big question is, do we go on this giant hike, or take the orb outside of town, detonate it, and then have an orb?
how hard have we been? How hard is it? I mean, we can't fly while carrying the guy. How far again was the wizard's place from where we are? Because we didn't like the mummy cult.
If you're on the Barovian map,
I am now.
yeah, what's it? Around here? If I remember
Okay,
correctly.
okay.
Yeah, it was around
Alright.
there. Because the mummy, that was a hell no for my character, was dealing with those people.
as well as an out of character hell no from my side. So do we go down the road down the Luna River and go through that way? Do we have enough money to buy horses again?
Why are we not just wind walking?
This is if we are carrying the unconscious man.
Well, how long do we travel for? How long do we need to travel if we wind walk?
We can't wind walk if we're carrying the guy.
Don't just say that. Answer my question. How long do we have to travel for if we wind walk? That's my question. I'm not sure where you're thinking we're going.
To the wizard who can destroy the connection between the two.
Yeah, where's he at? That's what I'm asking. I'm asking how far we got to travel. 30 miles?
Yeah.
So how long would that take if we wind walk?
Matter of minutes.
Minutes? Okay.
Yes.
So we could stuff the guy in the bag of holding and wind walk.
Oh yeah. Duh. Thank you. Sorry.
Just
Minutes.
answer the questions.
Oh, I suppose it's not void. We have pushed air into it.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it always says is, every time you open up, there's so much minutes of air each time. So
Do not have it on me.
I have it. It's mine.
Okay. It's like
Okay.
I can't
So
remember who has it.
do we need to
This
unload
game.
it of weapons so he doesn't get stabbed?
I don't think there's much in it
All right.
Also, don't care.
unless he dies and it explodes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, who has the orb right now? Just so we have eyes on the prize.
The real question though is, and I'm going to throw this as a bone to Tony because I have a feeling he doesn't like us using Windwalk that cheap. If we throw him in the bag, that's technically a pocket dimension. Would that sever the connection and make it explode?
Maybe. Of course, there's also the question of at what time did you guys start your wind walk?
Last 8 hours. I don't know.
And it's now 5:30 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah. We wait a
say
day?
I started at 8, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, we started at 8 a.m. So.
Oh, yeah, it's probably expired.
Yeah, it's probably expired. We need to wait till tomorrow.
Well, I guess my question is, period. Do we want to go through with this, or do we just want to take the orb outside town, kill him, and just have this issue be done with?
Well, I mean, there's big old Lake Zarovich right next to us, right? That's what you're thinking. Toss it in there. Go fishing.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't care. My guy really does not care.
Yeah, same. Who cared?
It was just the very standard thing of can we talk to this person? No, he's charmed out. Then it became kind of, why are we doing this? It is a threat to our lives.
Oops. That is not what I wanted to do.
I mean, I'm interested in meeting the crazy ass wizard, but
If we are going to kill him, I want to do it with my dagger that's attuned to the Raven Queen. Just I don't know.
You got pretty bloodthirsty, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like.
So just so you're aware, Lhoris is of good alignment.
Exactly.
Is he chaotic good or lawful good?
He's neutral good.
He could flip either way on this.
No.
Oh wait,
Here's the thing you got to think about. We have no idea if this person is innocent or not. All we know is he's charmed by the dragon.
Right.
and he admitted to creating the undead that attacked the caravan.
Did he do that under the orders of the Dragon Orb? We
Probably.
don't know.
Yeah.
That's my point. We don't know if he's innocent.
Yeah, I guess on my side of things is that this is a bigger threat to the overall society.
If we can't break it, I see no difference in my own head.
It's fine. I'm just pointing that out and why it would probably affect Lhoris.
Yeah, no,
My guy doesn't care. My guy's neutral. He just doesn't care.
yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm more towards killing him just because he's a lingering threat to not only us but wherever we are at with that dragon. Because he's one knife stab right now from just detonating it in a populated area.
Yeah, Lhoris is
Now-
like, wait a minute.
Okay.
There are options here.
Alright, so I am supposed to, I'm
Oh.
just like, this is on my own stupid neutral brain when I'm supposed to be lawful neutral.
You know, there is the option of, what was it, restoration?
Oh, greater
Oh.
restoration?
Yeah.
I don't think we have access to him, and I thought we had to talk to the ghost to do it. Right?
Yeah,
No,
which could
Graphics?
happen if... There was the thought that the ghost could do it, or we go just down to the wizard.
Yeah.
Huh?
Are we talking about the Gawkus? The ghost that keeps coming to visit me and see how
Yes.
I'm doing?
Yeah.
I could try to communicate with them.
Yeah, I mean, we need one night to even get Windwalk.
Well, look at it this way. Last time we saw him was in the chapel or the church here in Wotc, so we have to spend the night anyway.
Now maybe we could go check out the church later tonight. Yeah, I mean, it's 5:30 p.m. right now.
Do you
Is
wish
it already
anyone to join
sunset?
you?
It's not sunset yet, but it's not far off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to determine if if we're in a time of year where the sun sets real early or the sun sets.
It seems to set relatively early.
Okay.
Don't forget, it's like always dim light out because it's
Right.
mostly covered in clouds and whatnot.
Yeah. I can go try and communicate with him. Like, I did promise to try and be good, so this could be my attempt to see if he could help. Otherwise, Otherwise, like I said, I'm most concerned about having a ticking time bomb in a populated area.
I'd rather not have it explode in the area at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also neutral, so.
Yeah, just put it in your prison pocket. It'll be okay.
Not in mine. I am not putting it in mine.
God.
Craig!
Right? God. Oh. I just don't imagine the orb of dragonkind being small.
Nope.
No, it's like a grapefruit size.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think I've known people that could feasibly do that.
No.
Crag drops like 2 of those every morning, so.
Oh.
I could try communicating with Gawkus and see if he wants around. He also did visit me in my room the other time as well.
What you're saying is you had a nighttime visitor and didn't tell anyone.
No, it wasn't really much to write home about.
So you left disappointed, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed. But that's besides the point. He came pretty much say, "Be good." I'm like, I'll try.
Did he hug you and stroke your hair and say, whisper, be good in here?
No, it was more like point at me and then disappear.
Okay.
Anyway, so I guess the plan right
And?
now is we'll stick around the town. We can see if he's at the chapel. If he's not, maybe he'll come visit me again at night, and I will ask his advice. I can also try to communicate with him.
Is someone going to stay in the room just casually punching out the elf?
I mean, I've literally been doing that this entire time.
Just double checking.
Yeah,
That was my duty. I just every time, every hour, it's just a quick over, whack.
He's like, "Hey, are you just waking up?" Okay. So, I mean, I guess we can just relax now because we'll pick up our weapons tomorrow. We'll see if we can find Gakis. Maybe we'll get lucky, and then, yeah, and then we can make the choice of whether or not to go crazy mage hunting or not.
I'd lawfully want to kill him because he's a threat to the city. This is my own interpretation.
Okay, never mind.
Except you do know that he is charmed, so
That's not really lawful.
I guess I saw that it was reversed. Lawful, even though he's a threat to the city, you still, I mean, it's still murder, right?
right.
Right.
I figured good would be maybe if you did chaotic good, it's like he's a threat to the city. For the good of the city, I could end him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I figure lawful's a little bit more. You play it the way you play it.
Yeah.
My interpretation is lawful cares about the good of many, while the chaotic cares about the good of the few that they
No,
know.
lawful is conformity to the stated laws of the land and the cities.
So, like, lawful good uses those laws for good.
Right.
Lawful neutral generally follows the letter of the law, and lawful evil follows the
Applies
laws, but bends them, bends.
well, and or chooses to apply and or ignore specific laws as they provide favor to him.
Mm. So it's
Selfish.
good. Yeah. So it's basically unselfish. Whatever the law says, the law does, and then selfish.
Yeah.
So, but either way, but yeah. So,
but yeah, generally speaking, I view a neutral good person as not somebody who's going to condone murder. If there are alternatives.
Not. Right. Chaotic good, a lot more.
Yeah, he's generally good, but it's kind of what direction the wind throws things.
I'll do evil things in the name of good, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not doing it selfishly. I'm doing it for the greater good. But either way, so many interpretations on alignment.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
I'm me and Asul are in the same alignment camp right now. We're like, eh.
Yeah. So, Lhoris will go. He's like, it's dinner time. It's time to eat.
All right. I was thinking about cooking.
We also have a few more days left on our inn.
Yes.
Which we could also save time and just have them bring us food.
So he's like, Aoshi, are you going to go alone, or do you want company to the cathedral?
I probably shouldn't go alone.
Do we bring the whole parade, including the unconscious man, in case?
I'll go to the cathedral. I'll bring the unconscious man and the orb. I mean,
yeah.
If whatever has to be done on the unconscious guy anyway. If it's Lord Gakis.
Yeah. So let's go to the cathedral. At least Asul and Lhoris are coming. Gyrolyn and Tugo. It's up to you if you want to come with us or not.
Lhoris was going to go get dinner.
I don't know why, but I want to try to connect with my guild more.
Okay. Well, that means you can stay here.
I'll come with.
Okay, and I'm gonna pop
Sorry.
my echo since last time we were there. We had company.
You look it up. Did you notice that it doesn't have a specified end time?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. No, I'm not. I'm actually doing this for actual reasons. Like last time we were at the cathedral, we had to fight a bunch of vampires. So
My thought for the Echo Knight, if I actually got to start as that Echo Knight,
uh,
I was just gonna have them out all the time and pretend to be twins.
one's gray is the problem.
What's that?
One of them's gray.
That doesn't mean I can't pretend to be twins.
Yeah, it's just one
You
of
you
them.
you can make a Goliath because they're
You
they're
know,
both gray anyway.
there you.
Or a Shao-Kai, because they're also
Mhm.
gray.
Yeah, but I'm definitely popping my Echo right now just because, like I said, last time it was not. We had company.
Okay.
So
All right. Let's see. So, oops.
the Loris and Loris and Gyrolyn stay behind, and then the rest of us.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So. Okay, so we're going back to the cathedral. Okay.
Okay. So, Aoshi, Azul. Actually, I should put you guys out here.
Ooga.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop my clone out right now.
Let's see. So, Gyrolyn's staying behind.
Eventually, we need to
Lhoris.
make a token, another token for me, or another character sheet for it, and I can just make a gray one.
Two guys going. All right.
Yay! Danke.
If you look under.
Let's see. There.
I just felt something kind of messed up.
Hmm?
I wonder if CTE is in Dungeons and Dragons world.
Let's see. Duplicate. All right. So you have a copy.
Yay! Copy. All right. I just got. Let me delete the southern one for me.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
Oh, you made a.
yeah, I already made a copy, so delete this other one for me.
All right.
Yeah. Copy. I'm gonna change that name to just Echo. Sticks out.
Change its hit points.
Yep, already did that.
Okay.
But okay, we'll just move on in. And
Yeah. Okay.
and pretty much be like, Gawkus, you're here. Gawkus. Gawkus, are you here?
I applied a filter to my character so that way you could have done this to your Echo.
Oh, wait, time out. How you do?
Do you see my token?
Yeah, I see it.
Is that
How'd you
cool?
do?
So if you go to the compendium browser, which is the second button from the right at the top, scroll down to macros, and it's under token magic portfolio.
Compendium browser.
It's next to the little musical note on the right hand side of the musical note.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. And then scroll down to macros header, and then scroll to the bottom of the macros header. There's a thing called Token Magic Portfolio. You can import those macros and put them on your macro bar. The one I just did is the old film grain or old film. I think that works pretty good.
Let's see, distortion, old film. There it is. All right. And
so if you right click on it and import it, the other thing you want to import at the very top is the delete filters on selected. So that way you can remove the filter too.
And imported. All right. How do I... Okay, cool. I'd say save macro, right?
No, as long as you right click to import, it's in your folder. If you look at your macro bar on the bottom, go to the left of it, there's a little folder button. You click that, and it'll show all your available macros. And then you just drag it to your macro bar.
Oh, sweet. Okay. And I guess I need to select the echo, right?
There's some very interestingly named ones.
Got it. There we go. Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in that one.
Yeah.
There's actually also the Token Magic Book of Fire 2 also has some cool ones in it as well.
So, as you're calling out, you hear a somewhat elderly voice going, "Eh? Who's there?
Hello.
Services aren't for a couple of more days. Yes, in fact, I am new. My name's Brother Sebastian."
I am Aoshi.
I'm going to insight him.
Okay.
Insight.
I'll keep him talking. You must have just arrived not that long ago. Nice roll.
Oh, this morning, actually.
25.
So far, he seems to be straight up. He is wearing traveling clothes. He does show signs of road dust. He also has a large book that has various religious symbols on it.
Maybe he can cast the spell.
I don't suppose you're a cleric as well. I'm assuming you're the new priest here, but are you happen to be a cleric?
I don't know if I'd say I'm a cleric exactly, but I have some skills in healing if you need some.
We're looking for someone to cast Greater Restoration.
Oh, I see. Well, I, as I said, I just arrived. I don't have that ability innately, but there are some artifacts in our storage unit. And as I understand it, a couple of them are fairly powerful and quite capable of doing potentially what you ask.
Well,
but all of you seem to be fine, other than what is that exactly?
So I reach over and punch the guy that we dragged with us, make sure he's still unconscious.
Actually, he's looking at.
I know, but I'm pointing out that there is another guy with us that is literally unconscious, and I've been dragging him.
Aoshi, I thought you had stuffed him in the bag.
No, because we didn't. Because you kind of said that if we did that, there's a chance it was going to detonate.
Okay.
I guess we got our answer. It's not going to detonate.
That is difficult to explain. It's an ability of mine. It's
how interesting.
It's something that could have happened but didn't.
Is it solid?
Relatively. It's squishy. It's the best way I can describe it.
I see.
But for the matter at hand, if you could, we would like that greater restoration. As I point to the the lump-ridden, unconscious, I believe elf. I see what Tuga said. They have a type of curse on them, and that if they die, a magical item will erupt. So this is a time-sensitive matter. But they're also, like I said, cursed and trying to kill people because of this item. So the sooner the better.
I see. Well, now. Hmm. All right. Well, let me go back and check.
Thank you.
You will stay here.
Wasn't planning on following. I look at Sewell. Was he telling the truth?
He does seem
Kind
to
of.
be telling the truth. Yes.
Seems on the level.
Good to know. Part of me still wants to go see the crazy wizard though, but I just don't like having a bomb strapped around us or near us.
Okay. Let's see. Oh boy.
Oh, we all dead.
He died.
Nope.
We missed the vampire. He died.
Well, I hope this person is a good friend of yours. This one is quite valuable to the cathedral.
Does it recharge or is it a one time and that use is gone?
It was imbued with a number of capabilities, but they're almost gone, and once they're gone, they're gone.
Mm. Well, unfortunately, it's more of we're trying to protect people in this scenario.
Okay, that seems fair. I don't
Trying
suppose
to be good.
you would care to make a tithe to the church while we're working on this?
Let me see.
See what I got.
I was planning on playing. I was planning on paying anyway. This after I found out it wasn't a recharged item.
All right.
I'm gonna be extra nice and drop 100 gold on this.
Hmm.
What is this the church of anyway?
It's a church of multi religions, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct.
And now that he's this close, I'm assuming Tuga, Sewell, and I can see what's on his book in terms of the different religions.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yep. I just gave him. I gave him 100 gold. Oh, I'm assuming that's a lot of money for this church.
Yes.
I'm hoping at least in this. Try to say the good graces of clerics and priests because
E.
No, what was that?
Okay. Oh, come on.
I wonder how Wade feels about this announcement.
So after some, he pulls out his book again and he reads a little piece. He's like, okay, this should do it. And a golden light wraps around the Shadar-kai and the Sewell. You feel a significant tug from the Dragon Orb.
Mm-hmm. Get a blow.
And I'm sorry?
I said hit the dirt.
The Shadar-kai starts moving around. It's like, who are you people? And what is this place? And
He's still charmed.
what?
Whack. I'm just
What?
kidding.
What? You put that wand down. How dare you point it at me?
I believe he's still tied up at this point because we did have him tied up.
Sure.
They're still arguing.
Yeah, he's just so shocked that he's like, wait, why am I tied up? What is going on?
Long story short, you were charmed by a magical item and did a lot of evil.
Oh, that doesn't sound like me. Untie me.
I look at the priest. Did it do its work?
Well, yes, the one is indicating that it worked correctly.
Well, Sul, this is up to you.
Yeah.
Kind of shove him at you because I don't care.
It's like, so your name's Asul. What?
I cut him free.
I thought you were saying tut tut tut. Okay.
You're
he's like,
welcome, by the way.
For what?
Well, the other option to break the curse you were under was to kill you.
I think you're lying to me.
Am I? As I tilt my head.
It's like, doesn't matter. I don't belong here.
Yeah, about that. Welcome to Barovia, where you're welcome to stay but not to leave.
What? What? Barovia is just a myth.
Take a look outside real quick.
He walks over to one of the windows,
Yeah, I shake the priest's hand. Thank you very much.
turns around, looks at all of you. What have you done to me?
What did you do to yourself? What's the last thing you remembered? Did you mess with anything you should not have?
I was in this pyramid.
Good start.
Outside of Kalimport. There was this really bright gem, and I went to clean it off. It was covered in sand, and the next thing I know, I'm waking up here, tied up with you lot.
Welcome to the item that you should not have messed with.
Oh, are you showing him the orb?
No,
Okay. It's like,
I don't even have the orb. So,
I have to get home.
well, the only way to leave is to be allowed to leave. If you know anything about Barovia, whether myth or not, you know getting out.
It's difficult.
I mean, I know you can go to another dread plane.
This is some sort of trick. And he runs out the door.
Well, how long before he either comes running back or dies? What's your money on?
He was pretty injured. I'm surprised he's actually running, considering how badly we beat him up.
I'm gonna guess. We might find him either passed out outside the road or him throwing up. One of the two. You kind of hit him in the head a lot, so. But what was the priest's name again, Tony?
Brother Sebastian.
Thank you, Brother Sebastian. What was on his book?
Oh, let's see. You see, one symbol is a blooming rose.
Blooming rose.
Another one is a lit candle above an open eye.
Okay, so blooming. I am misspelling the hell out of this. Rose lit candle above an eye.
Yep. You see another one that shows a waterfall plunging into a still pool.
Mm-hmm.
You see a toothed cog with 4 spokes.
Mm-hmm.
You see hands bound at the wrist with a red cord.
I completely misspoke, but we're good to go. Uh-huh.
You see a road traveling into a sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
A triangle of 3 6-pointed stars.
A triangle. Wow. Of 3 6-pointed stars.
A unicorn's head.
I'm assuming not bleeding.
No, it is not bleeding. In fact, it sort of looks like a My Little Pony unicorn head.
My Little Pony.
You see the face of a beautiful red-haired woman.
Ooh, that's one of my favorites. Not in that way. I like Sune. She's a cool goddess.
You see balanced scales resting on a warhammer. And last but not least, a black raven.
What do you know?
Oh, and you also notice that the book he has is rather thick. And there is a tab that has each of these symbols separating the book into sections. Well, it seems your friend's feeling better. So, thank you for the tithe. Will we be seeing you for services?
Probably not. We are constantly on the move. But I may drop by one day to talk about the matron of ravens.
Very well. Say, that name you were saying earlier, Gacus.
Yes. What about them?
Funny thing is, there's a piece of armor back here with that word inscribed on the inside of it.
May I see that, please?
Well, of course.
I kind of follow him.
Takes you back to a desk. Pulls out a pair of gauntlets. And inside the guards of the gauntlets, it says Gacus on each gauntlet.
I have actually been searching for these. How much would you want for them?
Well,
Another tithe?
I don't really know. I was hoping maybe you could tell me a little something about them.
Well, I mean, I could try to answer. I only know so much myself. Other than this is part of my armor that I'm currently wearing.
Oh, I see. Well,
Ain't likes to tell me to be good.
well, I am apparently not welcome in town. If you could potentially see your way to buy me a city pass.
I have no problem doing that.
I unfortunately can't afford to buy one myself, and they won't let me in without one, apparently.
Do you want me to buy it, or do you just want the money for it?
Uh, Either way would be fine.
It was 300, right?
Yes.
I will give him 30 platinum for the gauntlet.
Okay.
All right, cool. And that is now out of my money.
Okay.
I have given him 30 platinum.
Okay.
I'm assuming he will give me the gauntlets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ask him if he's got anything else for sale.
Yeah. Do you have anything else for sale?
No. When I got here, there really wasn't all that much left. The wand was one of the items. The gauntlets are another. The only other things here are very specific to operating the cathedral here.
Oh.
Candles and the such.
Well, hopefully the 400 will get you a good start going. Then we'll get you that pass and
Well, and hopefully get some parishioners to come back. The place was an awful mess when I got here. Oh, like piles of dust here and there, and underneath one of the benches, never seems to get light, was a body of a kobold.
you don't say. Let's just say, it's not very safe at night here, as you well know.
Ah, yes, the woes of Barovia. Ah, well, I'll do what I can for the people who show up.
All right. Well, I wish you luck.
And peace be with you.
Also with you. Lift up your hearts.
Bless your heart.
We'll lift them up to the Lord.
So, unless we got anything to do, we have a dragon orb that's not primed to explode now. So, shall we take some dinner and a rest and see if Lhoris is still alive? And possibly Gyrolyn still alive.
And since the sun has now set,
Oh, joy.
For you guys, but I'm fine.
What, hard to be seen or the dark vision?
It's the dark vision.
I got dark vision too. I think we're all good on that.
Yeah, no,
You can't see me with your dark vision.
Oh.
That's why you're always having like a piece of like some of my hair with you at this point.
okay, so you get back to Vallaki Town Square. There seems to be a bit of excitement. And Ben, basically, you're just finishing up a interesting conversation with your brew people. Anything specific you would like to talk to them about?
I don't know. I just felt like I bad role playing, but I just can't think of exactly what I would be discussing since I don't know my guild stuff very well.
Sure.
Mostly like discussing different techniques, whether knowledge of what I should be doing in the guild in this area to benefit the guild if I'm going to be staying here for a while.
So one of the things you hear about is a new technique of extracting various essences. And basically, what they show you is a Bunsen burner.
All right.
That uses gases collected off the various swamplands in Barovia.
Interesting. And do you have any extra, since I shall be traveling, and possibly teaching me how to gather these for if I need to cook out in the wild, since I've been trying to travel for
Yep.
since.
They
All right.
they got a one. He's like, here's a canister, and then if you want to collect the gas, here's a
Is this more
goat's gut
efficient?
goat's gut stitched together bag that has been treated with wax and other chemicals. It's like, hang this over a swampy area overnight, and in the morning you'll have enough for about a 15-minute burn.
Now, is this a more efficient, more heat-based rather than light, as one would get from a regular wooden fire?
Oh yes.
All right.
In fact, it is roughly 4 times hotter than fire produced by wood, and about
All
twice as hot as that produced by charcoal.
So less light equals same heat. All right.
Oh, and it has a shield.
A shield?
Yes. The shield not only works as a shield, but and preventing light, any little bit of light escaping, but you can set a pot on it to work on a brew. So.
Oh, interesting.
And it makes it all very stable.
Why, thank you. How much do I owe you?
Oh, don't worry about it. You know, if you figure out how to brew anything new, we're not having good luck here. But one of the guys did manage to make a basically a healing salve with it.
What? Wow. That is astounding.
Not quite as good as a potion, because you actually got to take the time to rub it on your wounds. You can't just, drink it. But
Of course.
Healing potions are getting kind of rare here.
I imagine so.
So.
Something funny?
And at this point, Gyrolyn, you hear a lot of... Initially, it just sounds like a dog barking and growling. And
Do I handwrite these items into my inventory, or do you have something prepared?
You can go ahead and handwrite those in.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine. You hear a commotion outside. And after a couple of minutes, they're like, you're hearing people scream, and you're hearing a lookout. Stay out of their way. Oh no, they got Lhoris.
Oh.
Somebody stop them.
No, please stop. Don't do it.
As part of my group, I will at least go to look, but not interfere unless...
You come out and see just in time as what appears to be 4 werewolves hauling an unconscious Lhoris off to the northeast.
What?
It's the worst mission that there is, an escort mission.
Fuck, I feel I must try to do something, but I cast invisibility and follow them.
So basically, by the time you do that and get out the door, they are nowhere to be seen. And it's about that time the party comes back, less the Shadarkai.
Well,
Okay.
one of you can still see me in invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you guys don't even see them. You're just hearing people go, werewolves in Vallaki.
Well, I'm not attacking or casting a spell, so I can tell Sewell that God damn it. They got werewolves got Lhoris. Chase trying to find him.
He had one job.
You're inside town. You expect it to be safer than outside.
Hey,
Remember that
let's
they're missing half their guard.
hey, let's take a 10-minute break right here. I'm gonna use the
Right.
restroom and get a drink.
Sounds
Okay.
good. I will stick around for a little bit at least.